Dear beauty business babe, I see you grinding. I hear your fears. I know that you're ready for more. Hey girl, my name is Kelly Callahan and I'm here to sprinkle a little bit of business, a little bit of mindset, and a whole ton of love and inspiration to help you light you up along the way. Because if I can build a $500,000 beauty brand in just a few years, I know that you can too. This podcast is dedicated to the beauty business babe who is ready to take radical responsibility for her life. I don't know it all, but I do know a lot, and I am willing to teach you everything I've learned along my journey. I believe that you absolutely have it in you to create the life and the business that you dream of. And with a little bit of help, you can get there even faster than I did. I am here to fully support you. I am here to help guide you. Take what you want from these free trainings from this podcast so you can go further, faster in your business and in your life. So let's talk business, let's embody mindset, and don't forget to join the rest of the Beauty Business Tribe on our free Facebook group called Beauty Business Babes. Let's get down to business, girl. Hello, beauty business babe. How you doing? I hope that you're doing amazing today. I'm so excited for this chat because this is probably one of the most common questions that I get from everybody, from anybody, from all of you beauty business babes who are looking to make some moolah. And if you're a serious beauty business babe and a serious entrepreneur, you know that that's an important part of business. Otherwise, you don't survive, right? So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about how you can make some more money in your business. Now, this is taking me back to when I first started 6.5 years ago. And I just want to preface this by saying that the woman that's listening right now, this is going to be more for the person who is in the beginning stages of their business or somebody who is looking to possibly get into the industry. This is a great way to just kind of start and get a better understanding of what marketing is, how it works, and how you can market efficiently and effectively so that way you can start making money today, okay? So there's two different types of marketing we're going to be talking about today. One is going to be organic marketing. The next one's going to be paid advertising or paid marketing. So let me dive into the differences here really quick. Organic marketing is basically a fancy way of saying free marketing. So a way for you to market your services for free. Then you have paid advertising or paid marketing, which is essentially paying for advertising or marketing services. So we're going to dive into the differences between each, what I personally used to get into the business and what I started to use in my beginning stages. Also what I've used since then and what the pros and cons are for each one, okay? So let's start with the organic marketing because y'all know your girl likes free stuff and I don't want you guys to have to spend a dime on things that you really don't need in your business. So let's avoid the cost as much as possible. But I will say that there is definitely positives in investing in marketing. So we're going to dive into that as well. So let's talk about the free stuff here. Number one, free way to get some marketing underneath your belt in the beginning stages of your business is social media. This is an obvious one. I think most of you guys are probably using this, but I would heavily suggest diving in to one or two platforms that you absolutely love so that way you can learn those platforms in and out. Because oftentimes what I see are people just like me in the beginning stages because I didn't know what the hell I was doing and I had no podcast to help me. I was diving in and going into social media with everything. So I was like Pinteresting, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know what else there was, but all of these different platforms. And what that left me was really overwhelmed, uncertain, feeling like, wow, this is just a lot and I don't want to do it anymore, unmotivated. And I don't want that feeling to happen to you guys. So my suggestion is when you are focusing in on social media, think about your ideal client. Think about who you're trying to serve. Think about where this person is and where you need to be marketing in terms of social media. So if you think that a lot of your audience, a lot of the people that you're trying to target, if they're on Instagram, put your full focus in on Instagram before you start moving into other realms of social media, unless you're already really, really familiar with how to use Instagram for marketing business purposes, okay? So by doing this, you'll be able to really focus in on how to use Instagram to the best of your ability, so that way you're efficiently marketing in a way that's actually producing sales. The goal here when you're marketing is to create connections, it's to create rapport, it's to create more of a network for yourself, it's to create an audience and to nurture that audience, but it's also to convert your audience into sales. Because you can relationship build all day, but it's not until you actually make the coin that it's going to make a difference in your business right at this very moment in time. And I know that a lot of us need money now, right? So let's go ahead and focus in on a couple of things. Growing our social media, nurturing our current audience on social media, and converting those hot leads into sales by offering call to action. So basically, whenever you post to gain momentum and with the intention of converting these people into sales, a call to action would be something as simple as in your caption writing to book your best spray tan service, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Or if you have any questions or if you're ready to book, go ahead and DM me. Make it super incredibly simple for these people to get a hold of you and to book with you, because if you don't do it in a way that's easy for them and convenient for them, guess what? They're going to go to the next person, especially if you haven't established yourself as the expert in your industry, in your geographic location. So until you've built a really solid reputation and you are known as the expert spray tanner or lash artist in your area, you need to be on your A game, and you really need to make sure that you're nurturing your audience and that you are making it super easy for them to book with you, where it's like they don't have to guess, right? You don't want your clients to have to guess on how to find you. You have to make it super convenient. The next way free advertising can work for you is Yelp. Putting yourself on Yelp. I know a lot of people hesitate to do this, but it is seriously what has grown my business and my salon to where it was at when I sold it, okay? And I know that Yelp can help you. I'm going to say it again. I know that Yelp can help you. I know it's freaking scary. You're like, I don't want anyone to review me. I don't want to hear any of that noise. But if you do your best job, if you are nurturing your audience, if you're nurturing your clients, if you're going in there with, the high 5-star service that I know that you're offering to your clients, you won't have to worry about this piece. Of course, eventually, you're probably going to get somebody who isn't thrilled about their service, or maybe, you were having an off day and they noticed that and they felt that from you. Something can be off. Your business won't be perfect. That's okay. Use those obstacles as learning lessons so that way you can better the situation for next time. Also, get on Google My Business. This one's really important. So oftentimes we forget that things like Yelp, Google My Business, and any other local directory that you can put your business on for free, I highly, 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 highly recommend doing it for SEO purposes. And what SEO is, it's search engine optimization, meaning that it is the organic way that you can get on the first page of Google. And like I've said in previous episodes, it's a marathon, not a sprint, ladies and gentlemen. It is a marathon. By doing these things today, you may not see the traction for weeks, months, if done correctly. So just be patient, and anywhere that you can put your business on for free, in a local directory, Do it so that way you can expand your exposure and your visibility to clients who are looking for you in that particular area. The last way that I'm going to talk about today, as far as free and organic advertising, is going to be working with brand ambassadors. This one's huge, and it's free. Of course, well, it's not exactly free. You have to give a service in order to have them help you promote your business. So basically, the way that we work is we search on Instagram for certain hashtags, such as hashtag brand ambassador San Diego, hashtag San Diego girl, hashtag San Diego yogi, hashtag, SD influencer, whatever. So any hashtag that you feel like your brand ambassadors in your local area are using, search for them there. If you don't know how to do this, get resourceful, ladies. Go on Google and type in how to search people through hashtags on Instagram. Google and YouTube will give you all the information you need on how to do that. So brand ambassadors, searching for them via hashtag, or even you can do geolocation, searching them through like different locations that they tag themselves in. However, I found that searching them by specific hashtags on Instagram is results in a lot better outcome for us personally. So I hope that helps for you guys. Then what you want to do is look for people who would represent your brand well. Typically for us, when I owned Slay Beauty Bar, it was looking for somebody who was higher quality, like a luxury type. We had a luxury brand, so we wanted to make sure that we were attracting like the people that were, higher quality, as mean as that kind of sounds now that I'm saying it out loud. People who had really nice aesthetic to their Instagram, for example, somebody who really took care of themselves, somebody who was in health and wellness, somebody who liked maybe like to go to juiceries and was really aware of, health, their body, staying active, traveling, being in the social scene. Like there's very particular things that we were looking for when it came to approaching these brand ambassadors. But when we did find one or a couple, we would reach out to them and send them a quick DM. So a lot of the times I like to do this through the voice message app. So when you're going through the DM, you can click on the little microphone and you can send them a voice message. And in that voice message, I say something along the lines of like, hey, Caroline, I just came across you and your Instagram. I really, really love everything that you're all about. I own Slay Beauty Bar here in Pacific Beach, and I would love to invite you to come in for a free complimentary spray tan to see if our services align with what you would like. Super simple, super, super simple. And if they say no, okay, well, that's perfect. Like that's no problem. You don't lose anything, whatever. Don't let your feelings get hurt. Typically, it's not a personal thing. Maybe they just don't like spray tans. I don't know. So don't worry about it. What you want to focus in on are people who are going to represent your brand well. And when you do offer this, I would say choose maybe 3 people to start working with on a consistent basis. Invite them to come in, see how they align with you, their personality. If you like them, that's really important because you're going to be wanting to work with them long term, and just kind of getting a feel for them, right? Then from there, if you decide that you do want to work with them, I highly recommend getting a contract in place where everything is black and white. So for example, your agreement could say something like, Kelly will give Caroline 2 free spray tans a month in exchange for 4 posts total. In these posts, they must tag Slay Beauty Bar, they must mention Slay Beauty Bar, things like that. You have to kind of get very, very specific, because if not, then you leave a lot of room for miscommunications and gray areas, which you don't want. You just want it to be black and white and super simple, and both parties, you and them, need to be like benefiting from this contract and from this partnership. So understanding you guys are working together, no one is working for one or the other. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about paid advertising. There are 2 ways that I'm going to talk about right now, and one of them is Google Ads. A lot of people ask me, Kelly, how do I make money right now? The best way that I've been able to do it immediately is through Google advertising. Now, I hired someone to do this for me because for me, like, I want it to be done right. I don't want to just like mess around and try to figure things out, even though I know that I can. I just don't have the time, energy, or the expertise in that particular area for me to waste money or time or energy. So your energy and your time is better like spent doing other things than to figuring out like how Google ads work, because you could spend hours doing this. Why? Just hire someone to do it and they know how to do it correctly. From there, you'll be able to get people immediately, because once you make that live and they approve it, you are good to go. You can get on the first page of Google, not organically. You have to pay for it, which is why we're talking about paid advertising right now. So you do have to pay. Honestly, it's not that expensive from my own experience. It really depends on where you're at geographically speaking and how much competition you have in that location. So of course, somewhere like New York might be more expensive or will be more expensive than somewhere like a small town in Kansas. So just keep that in mind. The next thing and the final thing that I'm going to talk about is Facebook ads. So Facebook ads are very interesting because I feel like they do work, but you have to know exactly how to set these up, just like the Google ads. And because of that reason, I feel like I haven't had much success with Facebook ads. A lot of people are on Facebook looking for social interaction. They're not really looking on Facebook to get sold on anything. So in my own experience, if I were to choose which one I would work with, it would be Google ads, because when you're paying for Google ads, you're paying to get on that front page of Google whenever somebody is searching for spray tans San Diego or spray tans New York or spray tans wherever you're at. Versus Facebook ads, you're randomly popping up and just hoping that somebody's going to see that maybe like wants a spray tan. So you have to understand the audience that you're going to be in front of when it comes to Google ads is going to be a lot more receptive to seeing your ads and wanting to book with you immediately versus somebody who is on Facebook. So I hope this helps you. I hope this was a good explanation and gives you some good ideas on how you can move forward in your business through free organic advertising and also paid advertising. If you guys need help, if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Go ahead and hit me up on the DM on Instagram at @I am_Kellyann. And I also want to say something else. I am out of breath right now. I'm 5 months pregnant. So forgive me if like some of the episodes you're like, is she actually dying right now? I'm not. I'm not. I just have a growing child inside my belly, which is like the craziest thing ever. But just FYI, I love you guys long time. I'll see you guys on the next episode. And also for the next 2 weeks, we are giving away 5 different prizes. So the way that you're going to enter in order to win these prizes is by screenshotting this episode, putting it on Instagram, tagging at @I am_Kellyann, and sharing this with your audience. I hope that you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Again.